notes because, I don't want to go too far off script here. Robin and Amy have told you what a wonderful mother Nancy was and what a wonderful person. So I guess it falls to me to say what a wonderful wife she was. She was that. Oh, hell. This is Dr. Beatty. And I was very lucky to be able to marry such a beautiful, wonderful woman. But what I really want to say is that she was so much more to me than just a wonderful wife. She was my best friend. Now, many men have one or more guys that they like to hang out with, maybe hunt or fish or play sports with. I did not. I had my brothers, but we were separated by many miles. And more than that, though, is the fact that Nancy was, to me, and to anyone who knew her well, simply a true good friend. We were well matched, not in the sense of being similar, but rather complementary, like two puzzle pieces that fit together, male and female, left brain and right brain, or even head and heart. We met at 18 and married at 21, like couples did in those days. As the obituary says, we met as folk mass musicians for our respective adjacent parishes. I played a nylon string Spanish guitar that I had bought in Mexico in 1966. It's still called Mexico, isn't it? Yeah. 2 years before I met Nancy, I bought that guitar, and she played a classic Gibson L5 steel-stringed acoustic with a sunburst design, a lot like this Taylor, but without the cutout. That's probably more detail than most of you want to know, but as I look at the tapestry of our lives together, I want to follow one thread throughout as a way to see the whole. Just as my brother John, who's not here, he couldn't be here today, and his late wife Donna had dancing as a theme throughout their marriage, Nancy and I had singing and playing guitar. We were a solid duet by ourselves and a good addition to a group. We played at folk masses at our churches for the whole 3 years we went to LSU in New Orleans. And then in 1971, when we went to Boston, we played for the MIT Catholic community in the Eero Saarinen designed chapel in Cambridge. When we left there in 1975 for Atlanta, we found, where's Ken? Masick. We found a vibrant folk mass at the Cathedral of Christ the King, led by a priest, Father Jerry Hardy, who was Chancellor of the Archdiocese and also a good singer-songwriter. The lay leader of that group was Ken Masick, who was here earlier, who still leads the group along with his wife Ellen 50 years later. Wow. Actually, they were so good that they didn't really need us, and we were about to start a family. So by 1977, when Robin was born, we retired from music ministry. Nevertheless, as the obituary details, Nancy found many other ways to do good for the community, and I got wrapped up in my career and family. But still, we both continued to sing and play guitar for ourselves and friends, although Nancy a little less so for various reasons. For one thing, she preferred to have the music in front of her on a stand, whereas I had kind of a knack for memorizing song lyrics and guitar chords without the book in front of me. Over the years, I have compiled a Word document with over 150 songs, and probably about 100 of them I can play by heart. That's another example of our complementarity. She had a great memory for the details of life events, whereas I did not. But I could remember how to play and sing songs by heart. Many an evening we would find us sitting within earshot of each other, and I would be playing and singing while she would read or do something else. But after a song, she might say something like, "That was good," or "I always liked that one." So I would come in the same room and serenade her with tunes from the Beatles, Peter, Paul and Mary, John Denver, Simon and Garfunkel, the Eagles, and so on. I will remember those times fondly, and I hope this gives you something else to remember her by as well. I have on here, presumably stop here. Read the book. About a month before she went into the hospital for the last time, I came across an old song from 1969 by the Freeport Convention's 19-year-old singer Sandy Denny called Who Knows Where the Time Goes. And I've been playing it a lot since. From the title, you would think it's about someone who stops at the end of a busy day and laments there was not enough time to get everything done. But no, what it is about is a young woman standing on the seashore, watching the seabirds come and go with the seasons. She imagines a relationship between the shore and the birds, such that she jokes that the shore might be sadly deserted and the birds are fickle friends. She then muses about her own love's seasons. In the end, the song is less about who knows where the time goes, as who knows when is the time to go. I won't get through this, but I'll give it a try. Across the evening sky, all the birds are leaving. But how can they know when it's time for them to go? Before the winter fire, I will still be dreaming. I have no thought of time, for who knows where the time goes? Help me, Nancy. Who knows where the time goes? Sad deserted shore, your fickle friends are leaving. Ah, but then you know it was time for them to go. I will still be here. I have no thought of leaving. I do not count the time, for who knows where the time goes? Who knows where the time goes? I am not alone, while my love is near me. And I know it will be so, until it's time to go. So come the winter storm, and then the birds of spring again. I have no fear of time, for who knows where time goes? Who knows where the time